Happy Thanksgiving. And whoever carved this turkey need to step forward. Baby, it look like y'all fought it. I ain't never seen a bird sliced like a bad breaker. Wings over here, leg over there. I thought CSI was coming to dust for Prince.
He whispered, tell me what you want. I said, a foot rub, 8 hours of sleep, and for you to stop breathing hot on my neck. He said, that's it? I said, yes. And turn down the fan.
Child, my doctor told me to drink more water. So I got one of those big water jugs. You know, the ones that say keep going and almost there. I drank one sip and said, almost where? The restroom again? Now it's just a motivational paperweight, but it do hold the mail nicely.
I went to a yoga class with my neighbor. She said, just breathe into the stretch. I said, baby, I can barely breathe into this waistband. We got the downward dog, and I ended up in sideways grandma. I left that class with peace and a pulled hamstring.
Baby, they said the key to a moist turkey is to brine it for 24 hours. Baby, I soaked that bird longer than my feet after choir rehearsal, and it still came out dry like it had secrets. Even the gravy said, I can't fix this.
Baby, Eddie whispered, I want to sweep you off your feet. I said, perfect. Then handed him the broom. Start with this flow, superhero. If you can't defeat dust, you damn sure can't handle me.
Joe whispered, what's your fantasy? I said, a clean house, no back pain, and one man who folds laundry and don't need instructions. He blinked like I asked him to levitate.
Now listen, sugar, I took a big scoop of green bean casserole. Turned out it had raisins in it. Raisins! I almost called a church meeting right there in the kitchen. Ain't nobody authorized that decision but demons.
Baby, Reggie leaned in all low, talking about, you want to try something freaky? I said, sure, sugar. Then I handed him a mop. Chili, let's see if that backstroke you brag about can handle these flows. Talking about stamina. We gonna find out today.
Baby, we did a potluck this year. Somebody brought a salad with quinoa, grapes, and was that celery? Now, who hurt you? That salad got passed around like gossip, politely and untouched.
Baby, Reggie said, I think I left the stove on. I said, you also left the garage open, the milk on the counter, and my last nerve hanging by a thread. This man don't need a reminder app. He need a full-time adult supervision team.
Yo, welcome to this bake sale. Miss Shirley's cooking so hard I bit one and my tooth filed a complaint. And that banana pudding, baby, it got a lean on it. Look like it been through something. But it's sweet, it's holy, and it's cash only. Church gone wild, baby.
Baby, my cousin Larry made the turkey this year. It was dry. I mean, Old Testament dry. We didn't chew, we just prayed for moisture. Even the cranberry sauce gave up halfway through.
Baby, Terrence whispered, I want to take you someplace magical. I said, bet. Then opened the fridge and pointed, make that leftovers disappear, Houdini. Because if you can't handle Tupperware, you can't handle me.
Eddie whispered, I want to make all your dreams come true. I said, start small. Then I pointed at the fitted sheet on the bed. Put that on without cussing. If you survive that battle, then we can talk about dreams.
Oh, we had a comedy show and the comic asked the crowd, anybody broke? Eddie stood up, waved both hands, and said, it's me. I said, sit down, Eddie, this ain't testimony time.
Eddie swear he a provider. He bought groceries one time, and acting like he built me a house. He put them bags down like, you welcome. Baby, it was cereal and 2 bananas.
I woke up and baby, Eddie said he made me breakfast. I walk in the kitchen and this man got one burnt waffle in confidence. I said, baby, what is this? A cry for help or a hate crime?
Living baby. Last night he whispered, let's do something wild. I said, wild? Sir, I put on cocoa butter with both knees locked. That was a thrill for the day. Now, wild means watching Wheel of Fortune in silence. Let's go.
Baby, my niece brought her new man to dinner and said he doesn't do carbs. Bless his heart. He stared at the table like it was a crime scene. By dessert, he was eating pie crust with his fingers. The Lord will humble you with cobbler.